Hi guys. Last class we can discuss about the loops, for loop and while loop. So today we are go to the collections. Okay. So firstly, in Python, collections are built-in data structures, and it is used to the store and manage the group of data at a time. Okay. So they help to organize the assets and to manipulate the data more efficiently. And it collections can be ordered and unordered and mutable and immutable. They're indexed and non-indexed depending on the type. So when we'll use to the collections uh, to store the multiple values in a single variable instead of using the separated variables. And then next one is to organize the data for easy access and modifications. And next and it reduces the complexity in handling large sets of the data, and also it improves the performance by using the built-in methods. Okay. Mm, these collections are used in real world projects like uh, grouping or searching, and use also like counting, sorting, and mapping. That's okay. So mainly in collections are four is there in Python. So that is the I will share the screen firstly. Is visible my screen? So mainly the collections are four is the first one is the list, and second one is tuple, and then next one sets, and then last one is the dictionary. Okay. So firstly here list, it is a order mutable collection. Okay. So this one. So a list is an ordered and it is a mutable sequence that can hold the values of any types like numbers or strings or other lists objects. Okay, and also it contains the duplicates also alone. So here we write a simple example. We can create the Python files. Okay. So here we can write the syntax like this is the list name like variable, and these are the that variable to assign the values elements. Like this. Okay, so this is the basic syntax for the list. Okay, so firstly here square brackets is the it's the use are used to define the list. Okay. Okay, square brackets are used to define the list, and then next here inside the elements can be write any type of string, any types. Okay, like int or float or string or inside another list, etc. That like okay. And then next here means sorry, here it commas are separated to the elements. Okay, so in this list there are mainly some have the built-in methods in list. So the is first one is the append, and the next one is insert. Insert, right, insert. That's okay. And then next one is the first one is append, and then next one is insert. We can write the insert method use the index and then next one is the extend. Then next one will be the remove. And then next one will be the pop of index. The next one is clear. Then next one sort. Next reverse. Okay, these are the methods in the list. Okay, so append it adds the end of the list, and here insert will it insert a specific index, and extend it adds the multiple items, and it removes the first matching item occurrence, and it will pop me it will remove and return the item default the last value. Okay, so then next it will clear means it will remove the all elements in the list, and its next one is the sort it will sorting in the ascending order, and then last one is the reverse. So this is the it reverse the total list. Like here we can write the example on these methods. Okay, so see firstly here we can take the one list. So this is the sentence, and here we can write the basic example, and first method is append. Okay, so here we can take the one list name is list. Okay, so here write the three elements like 1 comma 2 comma 3. So then next I write the that variable dot append of 4. Okay, then we can print the list. Okay, here firstly we start the list I equals to 1 equals to 3. So then here we can write the list dot append 4. It adds the single object 4 in the end of the list. Okay, so then here print list it will shows the like list of 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4 like this. Okay, so now we can see here example 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4. So if you add the inside another list like 4 comma 5, it the whole 4 comma 5 list is appended to the one element. Sorry, So here we came the example like comma inside the list 4 comma 5 like this. Okay, so now we can run the program, see the output like this. Okay, so here firstly we can take the a new list object is created containing the elements 1 2 3. So the name list is a reference, like it means variable. Okay, that points to the this list. Then internally this list has indexes first to 0 1 2 like this. Okay, so here index will be the start 0 to uh, start with the 0. Like here if suppose we can use the list of 0, so here the output will came the 1. So always index will be start with the 0. So here index of 0 means 1, index of 1 means 2, index of 2 means 3 like this. Okay, in this place exactly in reverse, index will start with the -1, not 0. Okay, -1 -2 -3. Okay, so here okay, this will then next here we write the list dot append of 4 comma 5. So here the list method append is called the list reference list of reference by the lst. So it appends the mutates the in the list place by adding the element 4 and 5 at the end. After this call, this list becomes the 1 comma 2 comma 3 list of 4 comma 5. Okay, but here append will does not return a new list, it returns none only. So the changes happen to the existing list here. Okay, then next we can show the next what index. Index insert. So same here we can take the one list and elements we can take the now strings like means a comma b comma c. So so here we can write the list dot insert insert and syntax is index comma value. So here we can write the index 1 comma value is like x. Okay, so then next we can print the list. So this is insert a specific position, like okay. So here we can create the list equals to 3 elements is created a comma b comma c. So here a comma b comma c will be the sorry a comma b comma c. Here I have the 3 values. Okay, yeah, so these index values is firstly you can index will start with the 0. So a means 0 and b is the 1 and c is the 2. These are the index. Okay, so then I call it here list dot insert 1 comma x means here insert index comma value item. Okay, item and value. But okay, it places item before the given index. Okay, here index 1 means mm, where b. Okay, so here one index 1 is the b. So x will, here I write the insert one index x value. So here x will be the placed before the p. So the list is show now, uh, like a comma s- x comma b comma c, like this. The output will be came like this. Okay, a comma x comma b comma c. Because of x will be placed before the b, here I used the insert of, this is the index value. Index value means one value. Here already have the b, so this place will be placed before the x. Okay, so now we can run the program. Okay, a x b c. Okay, suppose if you write here 0, if the index is 0, the item goes to the starting point. So output will become the x a b c. Okay, so if suppose here we can take the index value 100. There are three elements is there, so index value is 0 1 2, but in 100 the index is not have here. Okay, so if the index is greater than the list length, python will adjust the appends and item in the end. So if I write the 100 index x value, so now here output will came the a comma b comma c comma x, like. Okay, like, so the index value is the greater than the list length, it just appends at the end of the list. And then next one is the extend. Okay, same here also. Oh, sorry, here also we can take the list, one list, and values like 1 comma 2. Okay, so here I write the list dot extend of another list 3 comma 4 comma 5. Okay, so then next we can print the list. So extend means it adds the multiple items. Okay, Hmm. firstly firstly here we create the list, and initially it contains the two elements 1 comma 2. Sorry. Okay. Okay, here we can take the next list dot extend 3 comma 4 comma 5. Extend, it means it is able to take the each element from the here 3 comma 4 comma 5, and then adds the one by one to the end of the existing links. So the output will be came the 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4 comma 5. So this will be the runs like this, list dot append 3 and list dot append 4 and then next list dot append file. This will works like this. Okay, so append will use the only to add the single element, and extend it will adds the multiple elements at a time. So now run the program. Now output will become the list of 1, comma 2, comma 3, comma 4, comma 5, like that. Okay, here if you append, it adds the entire object as the one element. Like here if you add the appends, it enters like a only single element. So here we came the output 1 comma 2, again list of 3 comma 4 comma 5. So this is the one element, this is the one element, and these are all the only one element. Okay, so if you use the extend, it will add the each by one element, like, okay. So extends the iterable and adds the each element separately. Mm, the next one is the remove. Okay, so sorry, your list again we'll take the numbers 10 comma 20 comma 3 comma 5 20. Okay, then next here we use the list dot remove. Okay, here we take the value element, so then print the list. So remove will works it removes the first matching item. Okay, so here we can create the list, and initially it assign the values 10 comma 20 comma 30 comma 20. So here these values indexes is 0 1 2 3. Okay, so next we can write the here list. I call the list dot remove of value 20. So the remove of value, it methods looks for the first occurrence of the given value. Okay, so in this list the it then deletes the that only one occurrence value only. Okay, so the here the first 20 will be removed only. The output will here the output will came the 10 30 20, like this. Okay, so now we can write the, okay, 10 30 and 20. So here we can on remove method will it works the only first occurrence of the given value. Suppose if you give here like 50, if the value is does not exist, Python compulsory it raises the value error, like, yeah, okay, value error. Then next will be to remove pop. Say list of, we can take something examples like a comma b comma c. And here we can take another variable x equals to list dot pop, pop of the syntax is index. So pop, this is a default remove. Okay, then next here print x and print list. We can wait another one, another variable type y equals to list of pop of index value 0. Then we can print the y value and print list. Okay, so here we create the one variable list and assign the elements values a comma b comma c. So these indexes are 0 comma 1 comma 2, like. Okay, so now here we write the x equals to list of pop. It means if no index is given, it will remove the last element, like it will remove the c. Okay, so c is the remove, and which element will be the removed. Here we can store the x and here print the that one. Okay, so and return the c. So now here we can came the output. Print list means a comma b and print x is the c. Okay, print x is the c and print list is the a comma b. So then next we can take the another variable y, and the y equals, here we can take the list dot pop of index value. So here pop index, it removes the element at the given index. So 0 means it has the 0 start with the index with the 0. So here the 0, so the a element will be the remove. So the index of 0 is a, so a is the removed and it returns, and it return here print out. Okay, so then next mean print list means uh, here have the a comma b, so we remove the a. So here y is the, here print the b, and list is the, here print the mean a. Sorry, here we will print remove the a, and here we print the b, like we run the, like here only we can see a b. If you, now you can see a and b. So this is the removed value, and this is the list here having values. Okay, so here we can use the pop of, without using, without given the index, it removes the last element by defaultly. If you given the pop of index value, it removes the element at the that index. Okay, the next one will be clear. Mm, so list of equals to, we can take the 1 comma 2 comma 3. So here we writes the calls the list dot clear and print the list. Okay, First, yes. Firstly, here we can create the list, and it that list contains the three elements 1, comma 2, comma 3. So then next line I writes the third line list dot clear. It clear will removes the all elements from the list, and it changes the list in the place, does not create the new list. Okay. So after clearing the list, here print the empty list like this. Okay. So firstly we can run the program and we'll see output. Okay. So then next one is the sorting. And we can take the same one variable, and in this is the 3, comma like 1, comma 4, comma 2. Okay. So list dot, here we can call the sort. Then we can print the list. So here firstly we can create the list and variable, and it contains the four element values 3, comma 1, comma 4, comma 2, and then next we call the sort here. Okay. So here we call this sort. It rearranges the list in the ascending order by default. So it modifies the existing list in the place. That's only. Okay. But no new list is the created. After sorting, we can print the list. So here the output will give the like 1, comma 2, comma 3, comma 4. Okay. So run the program. Output 1, comma 2, comma 3, comma 4. Then next one is the, yeah, last one, reverse. Firstly here list will be one variable name take, and here save 1, 4. These elements will be the take and then list data. And so here we will take the list dot reverse. Okay. So here we can print the list. Okay. So here firstly we can take the one variable list, and it contains the values 1, comma 2, comma 3, comma 4. So and then next we call the reverse method. So it reverse method, it will changes the order of the elements in the list in the place. So here reverse means the first element becomes the last, the second element becomes the second last, like that. Okay. So after the reversal, we can print the list. So output will be the came like 4, comma 3, comma 2, comma 1, like. Okay. 4, comma 3, comma 2, comma 1, like this. Okay. So now we can run the program, see the output. Okay. Mm, then next one is the completed. Okay. Then next we can go to the, you are all understood in this one list method. List, and in this methods like append or insert or extend or remove, pop, clear, sort, reverse. Do you all understood? Please anyone confirm? So then we can go to the tuple. Okay, so a tuple is a ordered and immutable collections of the items. Okay, so order ante మనకు ఆర్డర్ అనేది మెయింటైన్ చేస్తుంది, బట్ ఇమ్యూటబుల్ మీన్స్ ఇట్స్ డస్ నాట్ చేంజెస్ ఆర్ అప్డేట్ ఆర్ ఎడిట్ ఆర్ యాడ్ డిలీట్ ఆర్ దట్స్ లైక్. ఓకే, సో వన్స్ ఇట్ మనం క్రియేట్ చేసాము అంటే దాన్ని ఇంకా మనం ఏమీ చేయలేము. టపుల్. ఓకే, సో tuple is a order, so it keeps the order of insertion. So tuple is a again we tell tuple is a immutable, so once it created it cannot be changed. Okay, so like no added and remove or update or delete that. Okay, so in tuple it can store the multiple data types like list either sorry like numbers or strings or integers or uh, float values or whatever it. Okay, so and it is defined as it is defined as parenthesis brackets. Okay, like these brackets are. So here we can write the simple syntax. Okay, thank you. So here we can write the basic syntax for the tuple. Firstly, so here we can take simple tuple name. Tuple name means this is the only like variable. Okay, so here we can take the values. Items 1, items 2, items 3. Like, okay, this is the basic syntax for the tuple. So here a tuple is a collection of ordered immutable elements. So elements can be stored the any data types, numbers, strings, lists, other tuple in other tuples like that's. Okay, etc. So here, sorry, here tuple are defined as the parenthesis brackets. Okay, not a square brackets. If you use the square brackets, this is a list. Okay, so these items are separated by the commas. Okay, so in tuples there are have the methods, only two methods. Okay, so the two methods is this count and something count and index. Okay, so there are two methods is there in tuples. So count and index. Counts, it means it counts the how many times an element occurs in the temple sorry tuple, and index means it returns the index of the first occurrence of the value. So here we can write the simple example. Take the variable name, one variable name, and here we can take the values 3 comma 2 comma 4 comma 2 like this. Okay, so here we print the print of t dot count of 2 value. Okay, so here we can take the variable t and create the tuple parenthesis bracket values 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 2 comma 4 comma again 2. So it contains the index 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5 indexes. So the next line I'll call the count. Okay, so here dot count value, it means it counts the how many times the specified value here appears. Okay, in the tuple. So here 2 appears at the index of means index 1 and index 3 and index 5. Like here we can write this example 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma sorry 2 comma 4 comma 2. Okay, this, so these indexes are 0 comma 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4 comma 5. Okay, so these are the values and these are the indexes. Okay, so here it will check the count of 2. Here 2 appears at the index of 1 and 3 and 5, 3 times. Okay, so then next we here we print, so the output will become the 3. So now we can run the output will be the 3. So the output will, it returns the integer and it representing the number of occurrence of the given value. Okay. So then next we can write the simple example in the like string. Okay, same t equals to, here we can remove the integers and we can write the strings. Apple, banana, apple, mm, grapes, and apple. Okay, so here same as usually, here we can write the print of t dot count of apple. Same as usual, here we can write a print of t dot count of like banana. So here apple has the 3 times, 1, 2 and 3, and banana has the 1 time. So this value is the 3 and this value is the 1. We can run the see the example. Okay, output. Okay, 3 and 1. If we use the like banana, except we can, here we can write the orange, so the output will be it returns the 0 because of orange is not in the tuple. This is the count. And so then next we can go to the index. So here we can get the basic example like t equals to 10 comma 20 comma 50 comma 40 comma 50. Print of t dot index of 30 value. Okay, so here 30 value index is, so here it will take the index of the first occurrence of the value. Okay. So firstly here we can take the variable t and it assign the values 10, 20, 30 and 40, 50. Okay. So it has the index 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 like okay. Then next we can call the index of like print say this variable dot index of value. This is a value. So index of value it searches for the first occurrence of the specified value in the tuple. Okay. Here 30 is found at the 0, 1, 2, 2 index 2. So here we can write the print. So index of it returns the index number where the value is the first appears. So the output will be the came 2. Now we can run the program. See the output. Okay, this is a 2. Then next we can write the another example like in tuples index with the repeated elements. Here we can write the 1, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2 like this. Okay, so here we can take the print of t dot index of 2. So here I have the index of 2 means values. Here I have 3 values. Okay. So this is the one index and the third index and the fifth index is there. So here the output will become 1 because of here the given value is the 2 though. So the first occurrence value only 2 is the index is 1. Okay. So firstly here we calls the index of 2 the index value such the first occurrence of the given value. So now we can run the see the output. Okay, 1. Okay, this is the tuple. Mhm. Then next we can go to only count down the tuples in the yeah. In tuples there are some built-in functions also is there. So that is the uh, len of tuple. Okay, and then next max of tuple, then next min of tuple, then next one is the sum of tuple. Okay, then next sorted of tuple. Okay, so it runs the it re, it returns the length. It returns the length, and then next it returns the largest. It returns the large maximum means it returns the largest element, and then next minimum it returns the smallest element, and the sum of the sum means it will returns the sum of all elements, and sorted means it returns this sorted list not in the tuple. Okay, like example here we can show the simple one line examples. Like here we can take the t equals to tuple of 5 comma 1 comma 8 comma we can take 3. Okay, then next first week here we can raise the built-in function len of tuple means here we can write the len of t. Okay, so here len of t means 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 elements is there. So here we can claim the output 4. Sorry, here we can write the print of. Yeah, now we can run the 4. Okay. Then next one is the max of tuple. Okay. Then next here we can print the print of max of t. So here we can have the maximum element is 8. Okay, the output will be the came 8. Then next one is the print of minimum. Print of min of t. So here the minimum value is the 1. So output will become the 1. Like okay. So then next one is sum. Sum only. Uh, that's it. Okay. Sum. So here we can print the print of sum of t. So it will give the output 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 7. 17 will be the game output. Okay. So then the last one is the sorted. Okay. Print of sorted of t. So it returns the only the list, not in the tuple. Okay. So see the example. It gives the result list. List means here we can came the output in the square brackets. So tuple is the it defined as the parenthesis bracket. Square bracket means it's a list. Okay. Another one is the sorted is completed. So in tuple they have the one is the Python slicing is there. So in Python slicing means it extracting a portion support of the sequence like tuple or list or string or integers or float or whatever it by the specifying a range of indexes. Okay. Mm, in tuple we can show the basic syntax. Sorry, slicing. Okay. So slicing syntax is the tuple of start and end and step. Okay, this is the basic syntax for the tuple in the slicing. Okay, here start is the okay. Here start is the index where the slice beginnings. Okay, so it's the included. Okay, but end is the it index where the slice is stops but it the excluded. Okay, means end minus 1 like that. Okay, so step is the it is the optional and it tells the how many elements to skip. Okay, defaultly here the step is the 1 is there. So okay, here we can write say simple example. Take the variable name as t and we can create the tuple 10 comma 20 comma 30 comma 40 comma 50 like this. Okay, so then here we can print off tuple of 1 is to 4. So here the output will be came the like 20 comma 30 comma 40. Because of here firstly we can create the one variable and assign the values of in tuple 10 comma 20 comma 30 comma 40 50. Okay, so these indexes are like means these are the values, and then next these indexes are 0 comma 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4 comma 5. Okay, these are the indexes. So here we can take the index t of 1 is to 4. So it means the start tuple of start and stop. Like okay, so start equals to here we can take the first index. So begin at the first index is the 20 value. Okay, so here it will begins the value equals to 20. Then the stop value is the here we can take the 4 and fourth value is the 40, but go up to it's not included in the index, so it before the it stops before the sorry, 0 1 2 3 4 like that. Okay, so here we this is the fourth index, so here we will stop the 4 minus 1 3 because of stop is the not included, so it's the excluded. Okay, so the result of elements will give the means 1 comma 2 comma 3. So 1 comma 2 comma 3 that is, so where which values is there 1 comma 2 comma 3 20 comma 30 comma 40. So the output will be came the 20 comma 30 comma 40. Okay, so I will run the program, see the output 20 30 40. Okay. Mm, then next here we can write the same like 1 comma comma 2 comma 3 comma 4 comma 5. Okay, so here we can write the t of issue 3. Okay, so same as usually here we can take the one variable t and assign the values 1 to 5. So these values are indexed values means second 0 comma 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4. Okay, these are the index. Okay, so here we can write the t of next to 3. Since the start is missing, it python assumes automatically start equals to 0. So by default if you miss the start, it will takes the index will 0. So index 0 is the 1, so it will start the 1. So index of sorry, and end with the here we can rate the 3. So it's the 3 takes the elements up to but not included the index 3. Okay, so index 3 is the not included, so the output will be game the 1 comma 2 comma 3 like this. Mm, and run this program. Okay. Then next we can write same as usually. Here we can take these strings like a comma b comma D comma. So the index value is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So here we can take this one variable and assign the values a to e, and it slice the then 2 like this. Okay. So here we can start the index 2 means 0, 1, 2. C will be the start. Okay, and begins from the index 2, it will be the C value, and here we can miss the stop. So if you missing the stop index, it will go to the end of the tuple. Okay, so if you miss the start, it will goes to start with the 0, and if you miss the stop, it will goes to the end of the tuple. So it includes the uh, 2 will start 2 comma 3 comma 4 means C comma D comma E. So this is the output. C comma D comma E. Okay, so the next example here, same as usually, we can take the 10 comma 20 comma 30 comma 40 comma 50. Okay, so here we can 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. These are the indexes to that, and here we can write the mm, okay. So same will as usually, here we can put the 60 also. Simply here we can take the one tuple and assign the values 1 to 10 to 60, and here we will start the sorry, here we can miss the start value, so it will begins the 0 index means 10 will start the 10th value. So given value is here we can take the sorry here stop value also not given, so it will goes to the end. So first issue is it not gives the first value means start value, and here also not gives the top value, so it will starts the 0 index and ends the last element, end of the tuple. So here we can take the step. Okay, so here we can take the step. Okay, so here step will be the 2, it take every second element means not 10, it will take the index of start with here. Okay, so here we can take the 10 and then next 30 and then next 50 like this. Okay, so now you can run the program 10 comma 30 comma 50 like. Okay, so then next we can write the simple like, okay, same like here we can write the mm, -4 to -1 like. Okay, so here this is the native index from the counts from the right side. Okay, from right side, if you start with the left side, it will takes the index 0. If you start with the right side end of the tuple, it will takes the minus, it will starts the -1. So here we can start write the start value -4, because of -4 means -1 -2 -3. Sorry, here we can write the indexes like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so here we write the -6 comma -5 comma -4 -3 -2 and -1. Okay, so this is the -1, -2, -3, and -4. Here the start the value. So 30 will be the start the value, and the stop value is the -1 because of -1 is this. So here stop means it not included it -1, so he will take the -2. So the so now output will become the 30 comma 40 comma 50. Okay, so here we can write, run the program, see the example, 30 comma 40 comma 50. Okay, so then next one is last one. Lastly, we can see the mm, reverse. Okay, T of, okay. This means here we miss the start and stop. So here we start the index 1, index 0, and stop the end of the tuple. But here we can write the -1 means it's the step it move backwards on the step, one step at a time. So it will runs the 60 for 50 40 30 20 10 like this. Okay, -1 -2 -3 -4 like this. Okay. Mm. So we can run the program, see the 60 50 40 30 20 10 like this. Okay, so this is the list and a tuple, and the list is a mutable and it's a order. Okay, so tuple is a order and it is a immutable. So list has the methods like append, insert, extend, remove, pop, clear, sort, reverse, and the tuple has only have the two methods, count and index. In tuple have the some built-in functions, len of, max of, min of, sum of, sorted of, that's right. Okay, then, oh, already time is 11:18. So let's the Django project will continue the tomorrow. Okay, so today class, is there any doubts?